Ever wondered what happens in someone's mind when you just vanish, poof, like a magician, but without saying a word? No dramatic exits, no last words, just silence. It drives people crazy, doesn't it? It's like suddenly stopping a TV show right before the big reveal. But here's the thing, your absence speaks louder than any words ever could. And whether you meant to or not, disappearing triggers emotions they never saw coming. Today, we're diving into 6 emotions people feel when you simply disappear. And trust me, some of these will surprise you. Let's get into it. 1. Confusion. Wait, what just happened? The first reaction, straight up confusion. It's like they just finished a puzzle, only to realize a piece is missing. Where did they go? Did I miss something? This is the brain scrambling to make sense of something it doesn't understand. Imagine you're texting someone, having what seems like a normal conversation, and suddenly, radio silence. No more replies. It's not like they said they were busy or had plans. They just stopped. At first, they might think you're caught up with something, but as hours turn to days, that confusion starts twisting into something else. It's like trying to figure out a movie plot when half the scenes are missing. And let's be honest, our brains hate unfinished stories. The funny part, sometimes they even start making up wild scenarios. Did they lose their phone? Are they on some top secret mission? Did they get abducted by aliens? The more they overthink, the worse it gets. Confusion happens because people crave explanations. We want to know why things happen. But when you vanish without a trace, it leaves them with a puzzle they can't solve. And nothing frustrates the mind more than a missing answer. This is where curiosity starts creeping in, and before they know it, they're searching for answers that simply don't exist. 2. Annoyance. How dare they ignore me? Once the confusion settles, here comes the irritation. Oh, and let me tell you, some people take it very personally. Because in their mind, they should be the ones deciding when and how things end, not you. Imagine a cat. If you ignore it, it will pretend not to care, but deep down, it's furious. How dare you not give me attention? I am the most important creature on this planet. That's exactly what happens here. They start checking their phone, scrolling through old messages, and wondering if they missed a clue. Then, the irritation creeps in. Oh, so they think they can just disappear like that? Watch me not care. Spoiler, they do care. A lot. But here's the Stoic lesson. Their anger isn't your problem. It's a reflection of their own expectations. They expected you to stay, and when you didn't, it rattled their ego. So now they're mad, not necessarily because they miss you, but because their illusion of control got shattered. Annoyance grows when people feel powerless. They realize they had no say in your decision to leave, and that stings. The more entitled they feel, the angrier they get. But here's the kicker. This annoyance eventually fades into something deeper. 3. Curiosity. What are they up to? Now things get interesting. When you disappear, you create a mystery. And let's face it, people love mysteries. Suddenly they're scrolling through your social media, looking for clues, maybe even asking mutual friends, "Hey, have you heard from them?" It's hilarious because some of these people didn't even pay much attention to you before, but now they need to know what's going on. Imagine you walk past a bakery every day, and it's always there. You don't really think about it. But one day you walk by and boom, it's gone. No sign, no explanation. Suddenly you need to know why. That's exactly what happens when you disappear. Even people who barely noticed you before suddenly feel this urge to figure you out. And that's the power of absence. Curiosity makes them dig through old conversations, trying to find something they might have overlooked. And the more they think about you, the harder it is to let go. That's when regret starts sneaking in. 4. Regret. maybe I messed up. Regret. The emotion that sneaks in when the ego calms down. This is when they start replaying past conversations, analyzing every little detail, and thinking, did I say something wrong? Did I take them for granted? You see, most people don't truly appreciate something until it's gone. When you're always available, they assume you always will be. But when you disappear, it forces them to face a harsh reality. They may have lost something valuable. Now, this doesn't mean they'll always admit it. Some people will pretend they don't care while secretly stalking your Instagram at 2 a.m. Others might even convince themselves they never liked you that much anyway. But deep down, that regret lingers. And the best part, it's their regret, not yours. You didn't say or do anything. Your absence did all the talking. 5. Fear. What if they never come back? Here's where things get deep. At this stage, they start realizing, wait, what if they never return? And this thought, it terrifies them. Why? Because humans crave certainty. We like knowing what's going to happen, who's going to be around, and that we have control. But when you disappear, you take all that certainty away. Imagine someone's holding a balloon, thinking they have control. Suddenly, a gust of wind rips it from their hands. Now, they're just watching it float away, helpless. That's the feeling you create when you vanish. And once fear kicks in, the mind starts racing. Did I lose them forever? Will they ever come back? And ironically, the more they fear losing you, the more they realize just how much you mattered. 6. Acceptance. I guess they're gone. Finally, after cycling through all those emotions, they reach a conclusion: acceptance. Now, this can go two ways. Some will accept it with grace, learning from the experience. Others? Well, they'll convince themselves they never cared in the first place, even if their actions said otherwise. But here's the real lesson. Your silence was the teacher. You didn't argue, you didn't explain, you just were not there. And that was enough. Disappearing isn't just an action, it's a statement. And it speaks volumes. People may not always admit it, but when you leave without a trace, it leaves an impact. So next time you wonder if your absence matters, trust me, it does. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content on Stoicism, psychology, and human behavior. Stay strong, stay wise, and remember, the less you chase, the more they notice.